Good morning on a Tuesday morning. Yesterday we started our drawing. Today we're going to start adding some Zentangles into our drawing, and want to get started on that, but I want to give you a little teaser for what we're going to do after we finish with our Zentangles. I'm going to start showing you some optical illusions and how to draw them. And so we've got some different ones that I'm going to be showing you as far as how to do some optical illusions. And one of my most favorite ones is we'll start with like the first letter of your name or the letter of your grandchild's name and show you how you can do an optical illusion. So that's what we're going to be doing after we finish with our Zentangle. All right, get your papers and supplies and we'll be right back. Okay, when we left yesterday, we had drawn our flower and we'd drawn the center, and we have the lines from the paper plates. First thing you can do today is you can just take and draw the lines around the flower a little thicker. Now you may want to use more of a Sharpie, and you can just start by adding a little thickness to your main edges. Just so that they will have a little contrast to be able to see them from the other ones. Sometimes you're gonna have a pen that runs out. This one's much better. All right, so you can make a little thickness and just solid that in so that you can see the difference between your petals. Yesterday, we put the center in, and all I've added so far is I solided in some parts of the center that we did so that you can have some contrast with that. And we talked about doing the middle of our petals with our scroll, our cadence pattern. And we started off with the background of rain on the ones at the very bottom one. You can kind of see my lines that are going around here. So today we're going to start with doing Rick's paradigm, okay, paradox. This is the one that was inspired by the staircase. And I think it would go really good in these outside edges right here. So just to kind of show you how you can take the pattern that we did in a box. Remember when we practiced it, we did it in a box, but now we're gonna do it kind of in a triangular area. All right, so we're gonna start just at any point, and we're gonna go up to the next point, but we're just gonna go in just a little bit. So we're gonna go a solid line this way, and then you can kind of put your finger where you want the next one to go. And it's sometimes easier to turn the paper a little bit, and you're gonna go to this one. Then you say, all right, I started back here. I'm gonna bring this down, bring it in, and then you find a point over here, and you're just gonna go in. The same thing on this one, we're going to connect it. And you're just going to continue to go around. All right, I'm going to do one more just to show you again. Okay, starting here, up, come in just a little bit. And you can do this all without picking up your pen. All right, so you can complete that one and all around these open edges. All right, so yesterday, we did the cadence or the scroll in the middle of the different petals. Okay, now right above your rain, those are the petals that are going back. They're the ones behind the first ones. I thought we would do this one called the Sabi. Remember this one that we did? All right, so in the middle, just start off with some dots, and then you're just gonna make 3 squares around that dot. And then you're going to, around the squares, you're gonna make some additional dots. Okay, now we're going to turn and you're going to go a different direction. So you can put your dot and have your squares, and you're going to put your dots. Now if your dots combine with the dots that you already did, that's fine. And if you have a space that's smaller and you don't have room to put 3 squares, you don't have to put 3 squares. You can just put 2. Okay, and so you can see how we went from the rain to the sobby design. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to go and fill in underneath the cadence. So we had the cadence here, and then we're going to do bales underneath this one as we're going in. So the bales. So the cadence and the bales both take a central dot. So you can start on a leaf and you can just start making your dots. And go all the way down. Then we're going to come over and we're going to make them kind of like in a grid, but we're going to make them get closer together. This is the difference when you go from a square to your design. You make your pattern fit the shape that you're filling in. So I'm making my squares go closer together here at the bottom. Okay, so we have our dots, and in this top part, we're going to make it kind of like a cadence. So that's where we use our fish hooks, and we're going to go around, and we're going to stop where our line is that we made with pencil. You guys got music on in the background? This would be a good time to be able to listen to whatever kind of music you enjoy as you're just relaxing and doodling. All right, and then we're going to turn this one turn, and we're going to make our fish hooks the other direction. My dogs are loving this time that I'm home more. I bet you guys as pets are too. They think it's great that we have time just to sit and pet them. Okay, so there's our middle. And now we're going to do bales down here. So bales are where we're going to take and do the kind of curved on either side. So we're going to start and curve out and in and out and in and out. Then you take that same one and you try to hit those dots as you curve the other direction. And then we're going to turn it sideways and do the other direction. And as they get smaller, if they don't look exactly like curving, that's okay. You're just making a pattern. All right, so there we have the bottom of that one. How we doing, timekeeper? Okay, he says that's about the time for today. So we will start again tomorrow as we begin to finish this. Things that you can do on your own as far as finish the center part, put rain around, do the scrolls, do the bales, and above the rain do the sabi design. And so we can get that far. Oh, and the background, do that part, and then we'll get back tomorrow and we'll do some more. All right, that's it for today. I will see you on Wednesday. Don't forget to wash your hands.